What's up, guys? Bullfire the Foul-Handed here, bringing you the Art of the STB-1 Part 1. Here we are in Miravanka on the southern spawn, and the Reds are occupying the northern spawn. This tank is a hull-down monster, having the most gun depression in the game at negative 10 degrees. You need to abuse this. It has a semi-hard cap, but what you have here as a combination is, if you max out the turret, bottom it out, you're going to exponentially increase your turret armor. So, the idea is, whenever you are hull down, you want to back it out just a little to where your gun can just barely target the red, and that strengthens your turret like nobody's business, because straight up, it's strong. But if you angle it even further, it's unbeatable. Now, of course, this tank has okay mobility. It's fairly quick. It's less than the Leopard. It doesn't have the gun that the Leopard has. It's a decent gun. It's got some of the fastest DPM in the game as far as tier 10 goes. So the gun is useful. It's not the best. It's far from the worst. It's middle of the road, which, if you're shooting for the holy trifecta, armor, mobility, gun, then, it's right where you need it to be. The mobility on this tank is very decent, very reminiscent of the Leo, not quite the same level of, get up and go. The hull is about the same armored, it has the same armor. It's not fantastic, it's not great, it's just there. But at the same time, occasionally you'll pull out a troll bounce. So it's like every other armor in the game. Don't ever count on it. It's what I always say. Even if you're driving an E100, never count on your armor. But as you can see, the gun is reliable even at range. So you just kind of have to, in this case, use that gun to your advantage. In this case, we were using someone else's radio range, targeting tanks that could not see us. The old, they're shooting at me and I have no idea who's shooting at me thing. Moving on though, I just can't say enough good things about this tank. This is probably my new second or third favorite tank. It's really awesome. I can't say enough good things about this tank. It's a sleeper. It's essentially a sleeper. There's so many tanks, tier 10 mediums out there that people just say, oh, the Bat Chat, the 140, and the Leo. Well, the STB needs to be up there as well. It's an amazing tank. It does amazing things. And it needs to be in the rotation as well. And you see right here, we're going hull down, just like we should be. And, whenever you're getting rushed in a situation like this, just keep backing out, taking shots, reversing, staying hull down, doing whatever you can. If you look at the map, a good thing to do if you were in a bad position, say I was still continuously in a bad position, to just wait it out. Just take shots, don't be very risky, just wait it out, because if you look at the board, we've got them outnumbered like crazy. So sometimes you just have to post up and wait. It's not, nobody likes waiting. If you're like me, you like to go out there, you like to get things done, you like to make shit happen. You're not always going to have that, especially in this game, especially in these lobbies. Granted, it's a lot better to be on top than the bottom. That's why I always preach run 10s. That is my way of always beating matchmaking. If you always run 10s, you will always be on the top. There's a little nugget of wisdom for you. And here we go. STB, amazing accuracy. Okay, not amazing, but okay. it's not amazing, but it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. This tank is good. This is a good tank. You could do a lot worse, in other words. And granted, every tier 10 medium has something it does well. A lot of people complain about the patent, but it's got the best view range in the game. A lot of people complain about the 202, but it's got very good armor. So everything does something well, and that's what you gotta look for. You know, you like to say, hey, do I like to go hold down? Do I like to run up on people? Do I want armor? Whatever. Figure out what you want and then go for it. You know what I mean? That's the only way to do this game. So we had an okay game, 3,400 damage. So, you know, good for us. Guys, thank you for watching The Art of the STB-1. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share.